just me? What's up, my guys? We are back. This is the Juice Box. It's been a big week, big month. We had Czar's wedding. He shredded on stage.
Shred.
We got Rough and Rowdy this week, and we got Big Czar's honeymoon this week, heading to Hawaii, as you can see by our lays.
Aloha, bros.
Aloha. Big Czar, what's up?
What's up? Yeah, heading to Hawaii. When you guys hear this episode, I will be in Hawaii, leaving tomorrow. I'm excited, nervous for it's long travel time, so that kind of sucks, but it'll be worth it when we reach the destination. So I'm excited. Can't wait.
I'm anxious to see or hear if it gets to a point where, because I know when I go on vacation, that like 4th, 5th day, for some reason in my head, I'm like, all right, dude, I'm ready to go home
Really?
all the time.
Damn. See, I never feel that way.
But see, I'm thinking since you're just going to be in like this crazy ass, tropically ass place, you're not even going to want to fucking leave.
No. Dude, when I go on my family vacations to Surfside, it's like it always hits Friday, and my reaction's always the same thing. I'm always like, how did we get here so fast?
Dude, yeah,
This is
right?
my last day here. Like, I have to leave tomorrow
Yeah.
now. I'm like, what the
I want to
fuck?
see if anyone thinks the same. Like, vacation, especially the beach. To me, the first like 2 days take forever. Like, I feel like they just drag in a good way, in a great way. And then when it hits like Tuesday or Wednesday, it's like, shoo, it's done.
Starts flying.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can see that. I feel like I've experienced that before.
yeah.
Normally, like, my first day down there, first beach day, is like the day I'll go like the hardest too, like alcohol-wise.
Same.
And then you kind of just like reel it in, take a step back for the rest of the week.
It's
just chill.
It's kind of crazy that for how old and wise we're getting, we still never remember that like the first day excitement to dial it back.
Yeah.
No.
It's always just like, oh fuck, I'm here. Dude, okay.
We've talked that we every time we plan something, we talk about it. We don't do it.
Let me ask you this.
Dude, okay.
There's nothing better. There's absolutely nothing better than when you pull up to your house, hotel, condo, whatever it is. You get in the parking lot and you're getting ready to unpack and you open the fucking cooler and crack that first
yes.
drink.
Yeah,
I love
absolutely.
that.
That, okay.
Is that the best beer?
Yes.
Dude.
Oh, yeah.
I think that...
When you haven't even gone in the house yet? Is that what you said?
Yes.
You just
Yeah.
open up and
You're
start
still
to
in the
unload.
parking
Oh,
lot or the
yeah.
driveway.
I feel
Yes.
like I've done such a disservice because I know we've talked about top couple beers and that one didn't
yeah.
even come to mind
Yeah, I was
until
about
just
to
right
say
now.
that one
That's-
never was on the list. That needs to be on the list.
That's a great
Someone's got to
beer.
remake this blog post.
Yeah.
Because like it's hot outside. It's hot as fuck outside. I'd probably have my sandals on, just crack open the tailgate, open up a beer. Oh yeah.
We just got done bickering because
We drove so for
we drove
18
so far
million hours.
and I didn't tell you quick enough to take a left and then somehow it's my fault that you missed the road.
Okay, here, just listen. All right, Jake is on the GPS. All right. The GPS guy is supposed to say, like, you have to take this exit.
I have mine muted.
What? Seriously?
And I'm like, Jake, do I go here? He's like, that's what happened. And then I just passed it. And he's like, oh, you fucking missed it.
We got into such a big fight
Yeah.
this past time when we were so great the whole time, and then that last
Yeah.
like 5 minutes we just fucking
Got
hated
pissed.
each other, got
Yeah.
pissed.
Fuckers.
How long's that drive?
Where where were we
We
going
went
for
to
that?
Rodanthe pretty much.
Yeah.
So like, what, like 11 hours probably?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a haul, but
Yeah, but it's worth
I
it.
forgot about that. Yeah, that's funny that we fucking
Dang.
hated each other. But yeah, sorry, back to the beers.
Yes.
I really think that I cannot believe that I truly forgot about that one until just right now.
That's a good one.
That is a great
That's that's like a top 3
Yeah.
Yeah.
at least.
The beach bar beer hits really nice.
Beach bar beer.
Especially like that first time, the first one, kind of same deal.
When you guys get to the beach, like when you arrive, are you planning it up so like you arrive to the beach in the morning, or is
We
it
try to
usually
get
like
there
early evening?
We try to get there, I'd say like 11 a.m.-ish. Like we don't drive the whole way. We'll drive to a spot, stop, wake up early, and head there. So we're there
Gotcha.
pretty early.
Because over the years, we have the places that we want to stop, and you realize that by the time you woke up at 4, 3 in the morning and drove all the way there, the last thing you're going to want to do is make those stops on the way in. You're just going to want to get to your destination. So over probably the last 2, 3, 4 years, we've just been splitting it up.
And that saves that beer, because if you go the whole way, either way, it's miserable. It's a
That's
miserable
true.
experience.
That's a valid point.
Yeah. And like, what the fuck? Did I just pull a John DePaul?
Did you just pull dupes? Did you just forget what you were going to say?
Oh yeah, no. Sometimes I don't even mind like getting there too early to where you can't even go in your place yet.
Yeah,
I kind of like that
Yeah.
that time period in between.
we do it every year. We always get there early,
Yeah.
and we still will like park in the driveway of our place,
Yeah.
even though we're not allowed in it yet.
And you're like, "Oh, what? We can't get in the
so
house."
no, we just we'll go down onto the beach in front of the house until we
Yeah.
get the call, and then just start taking our shit in.
Yeah, it's like every time that you're not going to be able to get in, but
Yeah.
you pull up this one time and you're like, maybe this is the year,
Maybe
guys.
it's ready.
Yeah.
Maybe it's ready.
Oh, it is going to be ready, guys. Trust me. It's going to be ready. Then you go and try to type in the code, and it's just not working.
Not working.
And you're like, "What the fuck?"
Dude, I remember the one year I tried to type in the code early, and then Mom got like a call or a text where it was like, you tried to type in the code. Here's your new code. They had to change
wow.
it. Yeah.
Damn.
It's like, all right, I'm not doing that again.
Dang.
Whoopsies.
So, does anybody? I'm curious if anyone has any like wedding highlights.
I mean,
Because like I obviously I have my own, but I'm trying to figure out what maybe was going on in other pockets.
I don't wanna
while
get- I don't wanna-
while I was out of it.
I don't want to gas you up, but like I truly had a good time. Like,
Well, yeah, that's not gassing.
no,
that makes me.
I'm saying like
it was
whole
an
day.
enjoyable experience.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
from beginning to end, I had fun the entire
I'm
time.
with you. It was a great day. The whole day.
The whole day, like normally when I do long day things, there's a couple period, and it's nobody. It's just a me thing where I'm just
Yeah.
like, oh fuck, I got this. Oh, I got to go here, talk to that. I just was in flying high the whole time in a great mood.
Other than you shredding on stage, top one.
I was
one.
going to say, like,
Yeah.
the Marty McFly moment is not going to get beat.
top
Yeah.
one
Facts.
top one memory of a while for a while. But besides that point, because I think that's everyone's like ceiling, I very much enjoyed getting to the circle like an hour early and drinking like a couple beers there.
Same.
Me
very
too.
very much enjoyed that.
That
time.
was fun.
I like
Yes.
that too, and I was crushing bourbon
folk.
at the same time up at that circle. Dude, when I finally we were up at that circle for a while, just the boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when I saw guests start arriving in packs, the nervousness like really kicked back in. Like I thought I had overcome it at that point. So like a couple of us had flasks on us, and I kept just going over and being like, "Give me that fucking flask." And it's just crazy. Like everything went so fast that day, and I don't know. I'm just
it
like
did.
truly thankful. Really, everything worked out perfectly.
Agreed.
Literally perfectly. I couldn't
Yeah, it was
have
great.
asked for a better day.
I was making myself laugh because when we were standing there drinking and like people started showing up, like you showed up and everybody started rolling in my head, I was like, what am I nervous for right now? Like I started getting nervous, and then I started making myself laugh because I was like, dude, imagine how nervous
Yeah.
Charlie is right
Dude,
now.
I was so nervous, and like, I'm glad it was a like a short ceremony, and like I was tearing up a little bit during it, but when it was over and we walked to the end and like everyone was hugging each other, I was just bawling my eyes out.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I missed that whole.
I was just like overcome with emotion by that point. It was awesome.
Me and did anyone catch me and Marley like we like
Fumbled
yeah
trying to get your arms
No,
together.
I
we
missed
both
it.
just started laughing.
Damn, that's
Yeah.
great.
That's funny.
It was funny. Luckily, we were like almost last, so
Yeah.
we were just like
No, dude, I teared up a little bit during the ceremony, like just like standing there happiness. But I didn't like. What got me was the fucking dollar dance thing.
Really?
Like that moment when I saw you, like that's when I just like broke down.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
I had
I don't know why it was so odd.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought like
Yeah.
during that part.
Yeah.
I had some
Yeah.
tears during the ceremony, and then after that, I was just vibing hard. There was
Yeah,
no
yeah.
room for tears from me. Like
Vibing real hard.
there was no room
No,
for tears
no,
from me
I'm
at
with
the
you.
reception.
I'm with you.
Like I was just vibing. I got on the dance floor like the minute it started, like the minute we
Same.
were allowed, and I was like, "This is great."
Dude, there's a lot of good like random dance floor footage from just like everyone just filming off their phones. Dude, Jake, during when I got up to play guitar for the
Dude,
first
I
song,
was hyped.
dude, you were front row and you can hear you in the videos. It's just
Yeah, you
hilarious.
can.
I was so
Yeah.
hype. I was like, I cannot believe this is happening right because the band was sick.
Dude,
the band
they
was
are
fucking
awesome.
legit. I couldn't be happier with that choice.
Me and Angie were literally like, if we get married, I wonder like if we could pay him to fly to Puerto Rico
That'd be
for
sick.
the concert because
Dude,
they were sick.
They were so good.
They were
and,
awesome.
and like their whole set list was great. They didn't play any like fucking lame ass songs. Like
dude, I know
You know what I
everything
mean?
was fire.
everything was
Yeah.
fire. Because
So good.
I didn't know what we were gonna get out of them. Like when we had our first FaceTime with the drummer and like kind of told him what we were looking for. You know, we gave him a couple songs. We were like, I don't know if you guys know this. Could you learn it? Like, we'd really like to hear it. And we gave him like just the vibe we were looking for. That's it. And like they just they crushed out of the park with their set list.
They
It was
truly
very
did.
very good.
They were
No, but
awesome.
dude,
And how I'm very thankful for how like interactive they were. Like the amount of
Yes.
times that like my dad got up there and just grabbed the mic and started singing and letting me play guitar. It was fucking awesome.
No, but dude, I like that was right when my drunk was like hitting its best. And then you jumped on stage after I was just dancing hammered and I was just like, this is fucking
Yeah.
sick. I couldn't stop yelling. I was so excited.
Dude, it's funny in the videos. You're hyped, like
You're
you're
like-
hyped up.
You're like, let's go,
Let's go, my boy. Let's go.
I was so pumped.
My boy Blue.
My boy Blue.
It was fucking
boy.
awesome.
Yeah.
Dude. Seriously, had a hell of a time.
Yeah. No,
Fuck
and
yeah.
then I had fun, like definitely even arriving there, even
Yeah.
early on.
Yeah.
When we were just drinking a little bit, the gifts, eating.
Yeah,
it
that was fun.
that was fun.
Yeah,
Yes.
some nice cheeseburgers.
The
That was
Bergs,
nice.
yeah, cooked up a nice little meal for everybody.
It was fire. So yeah, no, what about you, Bubba? Did you have any
Yeah.
crazy fucking
So I'm wondering
moments?
if you had any nice, dance floor moments, anything, because you got to experience like cocktail hour, right?
Yeah,
Shit like that before we were even there.
right. I mean, it was all good. I was thinking about when you said the music. When we were walking in, it was like a Mac Miller instrumental. I mean,
Was it? Yeah, I had
li-
that on the playlist.
Literally from that on, I mean, the music was great.
Yeah.
which was probably one of my favorite parts. Because there's definitely downers in most weddings, and there
Right.
weren't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that's what
songs-
we tried to keep it that way. Like a lot of traditional stuff you'd see at a wedding, we just like, nah.
in songs you're just like, who the fuck put this on the
Yeah.
playlist, dude? I just want to cry and cut my wrists.
But I mean, honestly, it was honestly the most fun wedding I've ever been
That's
to.
exactly what I said.
Yeah.
Even before I was over at my parents, me and my mom. My mom was still talking about it, and I was like, "Yeah, like." She's like, I don't want to be biased, but like that was like the most fun I've ever had at a wedding.
That's how she.
That's
worded
what
it
I
for me,
said.
too.
That's
She's
what
like,
I said.
don't
I
wanna be
said
biased.
that literally was like the most fun I've ever had
And-
at a wedding.
And I'll do the dance floor, but I'm not usually like, all first. But I was an early adopter at the dance floor.
Yeah.
I don't think I left the whole time.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like, there's a few weddings I've been to with a DJ where I've hit the dance floor, but
Yeah.
like I won't stay out there all night
Yeah.
because I don't know. So
I'm
I was
not
like
doing the
trying.
line-
That's
line
like
dance.
one of the main reasons I wanted a band. I was like, I think a band will keep me out there. Just
Yeah.
I don't think
raging.
I've ever been to a wedding with a band before. I think this is the first one.
Yeah, I think me as well.
Yeah.
I think.
Actually,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
you might be right. Honestly, I'm thinking hard right now.
I think
I
so.
was at one wedding with a Completely different type of band though. They were like a swing band almost. Like
Ooh.
they had like full horn sections and stuff. Didn't play
Wow.
any of the kind of music that we had the other night. So that's the only wedding I've been to with a band.
It just it brings a completely different energy to the reception.
It was my
truly.
make or break point, dude. There was a point where we thought we weren't going to get a band because bands like were being difficult, weren't answering us, stuff like that, and I was going to be real upset because it's just something that I've always wanted. Like I've thought about my wedding for a while. As weird as that sounds, I was like, I need live music there. I love live music.
Music.
Gets me going. So
It's on a Mac. I can't
yeah.
remember.
Music.
Music. What,
It's on
It's a
kids.
beautiful thing.
Yeah.
That's what he says in the
That's
Music.
great.
tiny desk thing.
It is weird though, because it literally just comes down to the dynamic of what's going on and who's there. Because
Yeah.
there are some weddings I've been to, and it's not like necessarily that it's not been fun, but like not a lot of people are dancing, and it's more of just like let's drink and talk. You know what I mean?
feel that.
I do.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel like we did a good job of getting a lot of like, I don't know how to word this, but I don't want to say like-minded people. That sounds weird. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
We got the right people,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
close friends that like party with each
Yeah.
other,
Yeah.
anyways.
Yeah.
So like, it really, I think, definitely helped out.
For sure.
Everyone was just having a fucking blast. I can't really even express how just like happy I am that people are saying this was like the best wedding they've ever been to. So we did our shout out me and Brooke. We did it up.
I mean,
I'm happy.
like I don't know. And it even starts from the beginning. The ceremony, beautiful. Wasn't 2 fucking hours long.
Yes.
It was short. Diane fucking crushed.
She
Yeah, she
crushed.
She really fucking
She
crushed.
crushed.
So that went perfectly. And then the bus ride, all that shit. Pictures was hysterical.
Pictures was
It was so fucking funny.
it was funny
like
because we were fucked up.
we were all so turned.
I'm looking forward to seeing that.
me, Jake, and Diane were
Ripped.
ripped up for a picture.
Legitimately
Just like
ripped.
giggling,
Oh,
like Diane was giggling like
Dude,
an
see,
idiot.
I was about to. We're talking about after.
Yeah,
Yeah,
See,
yeah,
I was, I was like, well, I wasn't that drunk when we were taking the boys' pictures in the
No.
beginning, and then I'm like, oh, you're talking about after. I was drunk.
Did the bus driver say anything to you guys getting off the bus for pictures, like without drinks?
Oh,
Yeah,
he was
he-
making me cry because he's like, guys, he's like, you really can't have these here because the park ranger
Dude.
will come up and get you.
So I was the last one out of the bus, and that's what he said to me. He's like, I just trying to warn you, like you really shouldn't have that. He's like, park ranger, blah blah blah. I just looked at him. I was like, oh, don't worry, I'll take the fall for all of this if the park ranger shows up. I
but
think
even realistically,
Has anyone ever seen the park ranger?
Yeah, can you
No.
pour that beer out? Like, what are they gonna do? Arrest
That's
you?
what I'm saying. Is the park ranger going to take me to jail?
On
Well, it's
your
a
wedding
wedding
day?
party.
Yeah.
Yeah, because all we would have to do is just be like, boo, and
Yeah.
then he would just be so embarrassed he'd have to leave.
But has anyone ever seen the Oglebay Park Ranger?
No.
No, I don't think I have either.
Never.
Really don't know
I
if
saw
he
him at the
exists.
driving range or the barbecue place, and I don't know if I should name. I don't know. His name's like Zach Nolte or something. He's younger than me.
Yeah, I don't know
He's
who
the
that is.
ranger?
He's one of them.
Huh.
At least, unless I'm wrong.
I don't know who that is.
but I
though.
think I'm right.
That name
Wait,
sounds
he's
familiar.
the park
I
ranger?
think I'm
dude, we
right.
should have him on, dude,
I-
and ask.
It's
I
like,
think
would
I'm
you have
right.
arrested me that day?
Yeah, just by like a little
He'd
what
be
if.
like, I don't give a fuck.
No, but that okay. Now that I'm thinking about it, dude, that is definitely in my top favorite
No.
moments were the pictures.
Dude.
Yeah, the pictures are funny.
They were
And we
hysterical.
wanted to get a quick pic of us three and Tig at the pictures, and someone said
pissed.
something, and you go, "Sorry, I'm just trying to enjoy my wedding day."
Yeah, you did.
Oh my god!
Yes, I forgot about that.
I think it was one of the camera girls,
Oh,
like saying like,
God.
"There's a storm coming," because there was. Remember, it was like
Yeah.
thundering in the background. I was like, I don't care.
I just want one.
Snap
picture.
the fucking picture real quick. It'll take 2 seconds. Snap the fucking pic.
I forgot that.
Actually, it might have been Brooke. Could have been Brooke bitching. Because she was really worried we were about to get just slammed with a fucking thunderstorm.
Yeah, which it was coming.
It was, dude. But it never ended up hitting.
Wow. And dude, the picture, literally, I'm like literally laughing so hard because of how drunk and fucked up I was by then, in the best way. Like the picture of us walking, and then like that one's gonna be hysterical,
Oh, dude, I can't wait to see that one because her and I are walking in front of everybody. So, like, I have no clue what everyone looked like behind me.
Can't wait to see it.
I'm really excited to see all the ones we took of just the boys before the ceremony. I think there's going to be some good ones.
Yeah, like the one with you and Tig.
Tig, yeah.
Yeah. Everyone's saying that one's going to be the best.
For sure.
What were you guys kissing?
Pretty much.
He kissed me.
That's what I thought.
Not on the mouth.
No, or on the
Or
I wouldn't have minded. He's a good-looking guy. I would have been down.
But yeah. I mean, yeah. I feel it, man. 2 kisses one day.
Yeah.
Lucky
A
fucking
day
dog.
full of kisses. That's what weddings are all about.
Yeah, that's
Everybody
true.
knows that.
Happiness, love.
Yeah.
The pizza was good too.
Oh, fire.
It was wood stone fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. You ever been? Have you followed that truck around before? Or I mean, like not.
Were they at the
not
Brew
followed
Fest?
it.
They go to the Brew Fest? Or
Yes.
no?
Yeah.
I think I had it there once.
Brewfest. They used to go up to the to Hightower Brewery sometimes and park there. They've been all around the valley, honestly. It's good stuff.
It is good. And yeah. I had a great time.
Where do we go from here?
I don't know.
Where do we go
I'm-
from here?
I'm
Let's
trying to think this.
we go to Hawaii. That's where we go.
Yeah.
Wish everyone was coming.
Kunu.
Yeah,
I did.
Kunu.
Let's transfer into some I saw the Nick Saban and Jimbo Fisher drama. We should touch on it real quick.
Yeah.
Touch on it.
You probably know more of the story than the rest of us, so
Yeah, so basically, from my understanding, Nick Saban was doing like I don't know if it was like a podcast show, something, and he basically accused Jimbo of paying, basically, because Jimbo got the #1 recruiting class, Nick Saban didn't. So he's basically accusing Jimbo of paying players, parents, families, like doing something which would basically be accusing these kids and their parents of breaking a law, like some kind of thing. And I think Nick Saban was just jabbing, throwing a little shade, and I truly don't think he really expected Jimbo to come back like he did. And the video today of him literally like just ripping Nick Saban,
dude, he went off.
like
he went
truly.
off.
I thought it was awesome.
I thought
So
it
did
was
I.
so awesome.
I really thought it was very awesome.
And it was sick. I mean, basically saying like, you know, you're going to call me out when I'm not doing anything wrong. Let's dig in your past. Like, sorry you didn't get your way, but you know, everybody treats you like God, but let's look a little behind the scenes. Like just saying stuff like that, basically being like, yeah, dude, I've witnessed you do things that we're not supposed to do. And then it sucks, but also it's kind of fire that they're West Virginia dudes. I don't know. Like,
yeah.
I know it sucks they're both from West Virginia and you never want to
the
see.
West Virginia boys got that fire.
Yeah, they
bro.
got the fire in
Bruh.
them, dude.
They got that fire.
So it's weird.
What do they play each other this year?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that'll be a good one.
I cannot wait to watch that game.
That'll be a good
Where
one.
is it?
I don't know. You want to go?
Is it in Tuscaloosa?
Could be in Tuscaloosa. And then basically they asked Jimbo, they were like, have you talked to Nick since then? He was like, no. And he was like, has he tried to reach out? He was like, oh, yeah. He's like,
Yeah.
but basically, like, we're done.
Yeah,
I'm not playing this
he
shit
said we're
anymore.
done.
Yeah,
So-
good. Fuck Nick Saban.
Fuck Nick
I
Saban.
don't like him. He's a dickhead.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
he's anytime I see him talk, he just seems like an asshole.
I'm curious to see what kind of stuff might come out about him. I don't think it's going to be anything like illegal.
No.
I think it'll just be that he's a fucking pompous asshole
Yeah.
and very controlling. I think
Yeah.
'cause that's what it kind of sounded like to me, like how he because he kept saying like, ask anyone that's coached with him or under him, they'll tell you.
Yeah.
That's basically what he was saying.
He was like, they'll tell you. They'll fucking tell you.
So it makes me very curious.
But yeah, it's weird because and then I saw an awesome tweet where it's like, "There's only one man that can save this," and it was a picture of Jim Justice.
Yeah, that's good.
Dude, that's incredible. I love that.
The internet's undefeated.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Old Jimmy Justice.
Fuck, can we? Why do these legendary coaches come out of West Virginia and then not help West Virginia?
It's weird. It actually is really weird.
At least Saban's like on record for saying he did want to coach WVU. Like he has said that before.
And we also fucked up with Jimbo and hiring Bill Stewart over Jimbo.
Was he an option for
Yeah.
during that? Yeah. See, that's a big fuck up.
I'm pretty sure he was like the first name other than like Bill Stewart, like
Yeah.
that year. And that
Where was Jimbo coaching at the time? I'm trying to think.
he might have been at no. Or yeah, he might have coached at Florida State with
I was
Bobby
gonna
like
say,
Bobby
was he under
Bowden.
him there?
Yeah, I think so. But see, Bobby Bowden still would have been there, I think.
Bobby Bowden's last game was against WVU. It was the
Oh,
bowl
yeah.
game.
Maybe
Remember?
Well, didn't
I
Bobby?
think that was Holgerson's first year.
Okay, yeah. So
So
yeah,
he would have been.
he would have been.
Right? Was it did Holgerson's first year? Did he have who was Pat White's backup the whole time? Brown. He was who played against Florida State. So maybe that was Bill Stewart.
No, I think that was Bill Stewart.
Yeah.
Which that's crazy to think that was his last game.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I forgot about that. I think you're right though.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Interesting.
yeah, I don't know. It'll all I know is that it'll make the SEC very interesting this year, and it'll make that game spectacular. And I don't know how we feel on this. This is just some other tidbit, but basically now a lot of the conferences are removing divisions too. So like we'll still have our divisions of teams, but they don't matter in terms of who's going to play in the championship game. So the championship game will just be the best top two.
Oh.
So
I
that
don't like that.
it kind of fucks WVU a little bit.
Wait, well, we don't have divisions yet, right?
We were
We all play each other. So
Wait.
we don't have divisions.
No, I know. I'm trying to
Jake
remember
had
how
a
they do it. I
stroke.
did have a stroke.
But are we splitting in divisions once like Cincy and
Yeah.
all them join?
Yeah. So yeah, no, you're right. I had a brain fart.
That's
but
okay.
yeah,
but like the ACC has two divisions.
and now
That's
now
how
just-
you can get a really good team playing against a shit team in the conference championship.
which again saves the conference champion. But see, again, it's all just about money and ratings. Like they
Yeah.
want the
Yeah.
two best teams playing, which whatever,
Yeah.
fuck it. We shouldn't be surprised. So I found that interesting today too. That's a new thing.
Yeah. So you know what? I'm breaking the ice and just throwing in a hypothetical question out here.
I love hypotheticals.
I was thinking
It's
about
always been
this
my favorite.
yesterday. Just dawned on me. So it might not be that good of a question, but let's just see
Let it
how
fly,
it is.
baby.
Let's
see how it
see
goes.
Let it fly.
Okay. So if every living thing was the same size, okay? Like
Okay.
we all the playing field was all even, okay? Like we are the same size as an elephant, okay? An ant is the same size as us type thing.
Oh, that would
Alright.
suck.
Who would be the most dominant / terrifying? And I already have my answer.
Oh, I already have mine.
I have mine too.
All right. Bubba, do you have an answer?
I'll think.
Okay.
I
well,
can go first. Do
okay.
you want to go 1st
I'll go. No, you go first. I asked the question. You go ahead, Jake.
I think a wasp.
Oh,
Okay, that's a good
answer.
answer. That's a good answer.
That
yeah.
would be terrifying.
Yeah, yeah.
Holy
That's a great
shit.
answer.
A wa-
I'm actually, my skin's kind of
I
crawling.
know, dude. A wasp that looked like us,
Yeah.
like was the
Was
same
big
size as us.
That'd
Yeah.
be that's nightmare stuff.
Yeah,
that's
mine's,
pretty
mine's
scary.
also nightmare inducing.
So mine would be a
I bet you
wasp.
me and Zara have the same answer, but go ahead.
A scorpion.
No. But
Damn,
another
that one's
right
crazy
answer.
too.
So we're all going the same route, though.
Yeah.
You know?
Because insects are gross looking.
Yeah.
Let's
And
just
like,
be
imagine
real
if
about
they
it.
were
Yeah.
huge. We
Yeah.
all saw Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves,
Facts.
okay?
Yeah, and it did, and I didn't like it.
No,
Nope.
yeah. I was going to say just like a tarantula.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine if it was just
I
fucking
was going
huge.
spider as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're all we're all on the same page.
So isn't that kind of interesting how all of our answers were things that are smaller than us?
But it also does make sense. really.
Yeah.
But
Because
it's like
how would an elephant be more terrifying smaller?
it wouldn't
True.
You know what I'm saying?
be. But also like insects do like crazier things than like I'm trying to think of some animals that like have like fucking stingers on them and shit like
Yeah.
that.
That's true, actually.
So like you put them as big, like
Now I'm
I
trying to
don't
think
know.
of something that's not a bug. Like,
yeah, but that
what's
has
a terrifying like land animal that's small? Like, think of maybe like I don't know. That would be like as big as a
Oh
person.
yeah,
Like
okay.
like a Wolverine or something was like human sized would be pretty
I
scary.
ain't gonna be scared of no-
porcupine.
Yeah.
true. I'm not gonna be scared of no groundhog though. That's facts, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You fucking come at me. Yeah, dude, I have a groundhog living under my deck now.
What, dude? A human
Did you
sized
name him?
Not yet.
a human sized squirrel, bro.
Dude, that would be
Pretty
yeah,
scary.
That is kind of scary.
With those chompers, you know,
Yeah, beaver.
they just treat our head as an acorn
Yeah.
and just crunch down.
Wow, dude. Honestly, I think that instantly puts us at the bottom of the totem pole.
See, I don't. I think life would get a lot scarier, but like
The playing
we
field
can
would be
kill
way
all
more
those
even.
things with weapons. That's the one thing in my
Sure.
opinion that still keeps us at the top of the food chain. It's because we developed guns and shit. Like we just can shoot things.
Yeah.
We could kill we could kill a tarantula that's the same size as us with like one shotgun blast.
What if
If you kill a human with a shotgun
Uh-oh.
blast to the chest,
what if a wasp sting was deadly though?
Then,
well, yeah, that'd be
That
terrifying.
would stink.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what I mean. I said definitely things would get a little bit more even,
Mhm.
but like the fact that we can shoot guns.
Just
The wasp is pretty scary. Like,
The
because when I
wasp
think
is
of getting
terrifying.
stung by like wasps, one day, you know, we were just young children at Ogilvy, like playing putt-putt or something, and I just got or Wheeling Park, one of them, and I just got fucked by like 3 bees / wasps. I don't know what they were. I was a little kid. Now imagine that same scenario with 3 human-sized wasps coming at me.
Yeah,
Pretty scary.
and
Yeah.
and they're smart
And
animals.
they fly.
Obviously, if you've
Yeah, and
seen
they fly.
Ant-Man, you know, like they're smart animals. And literally wasps could just fly around, cut down all the electric things. They could destroy all of our factories, and then we're just fucked.
We're also
Yeah.
forgetting some big-ass birds could be pretty scary.
Yeah. Like
Very
an
true.
eagle.
The eagles are already
like a bald.
huge.
Yeah, like if you made a bald eagle even bigger, I was about to say even balder. We made a bald eagle even bigger. Like that's pretty terrifying.
Dang. See, like you could go down a rabbit hole.
That's like you're getting down like the prehistoric route there. Like
Yeah.
like an pterodactyl.
Yeah.
I almost said aerodactyl.
Not like an aerodactyl. Like, yeah, like think of every bird was as big as we are. Think of like a bald eagle as big as Shaquille O'Neal. Like
Think of a whale though.
That would just
The
be
whales
it'd
are
be a-
getting the short end of
yeah,
the
they'd
stick here.
be
They're
it'd
shrinking.
be a bitch.
That sucks. That sucks for like elephants and whales
Yeah, the whales would have it rough.
and moose.
Yeah,
Moosin?
Moose.
Yeah.
Actually, I think
Moose?
elephants would have it rough
I
too.
think I just changed my answer.
Oh.
We're completely forgetting about chimpanzees.
but they're already big.
Yeah,
But they're not as big as us.
Yes, the fuck they are.
No, there's monkeys that are as big as us, but aren't chimpanzees like smaller and more?
I don't think chimpanzees get any bigger than like.
Let's
like,
check the old Google machine.
the-
Oh, yeah.
yeah, just Google like
The monkey hierarchy.
biggest chimpanzee ever.
Okay, an orangutan is as big as us.
No,
Yeah.
for sure. No, like, there are primates that are as big as us for sure. But chimpanzees, I think, are the ones that are the most ruthless. I mean, they're all ruthless, but I don't know.
Male.
Damn, look at that motherfucker.
Yeah, that's pretty scary.
Yeah,
It's
that's pretty
extinct.
scary.
Lived in China.
That's the
Wow.
Gigantopithecus.
Dude.
big one. Dude, he was 1,100 pounds.
and he stood 9'8".
Oh my God. Now that's scary as fuck, dude.
It's the Gigantopithecus.
That thing would have just.
You guys have seen the Jungle Book.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So hear me out though. So if that thing existed, why do people give other people such a hard time when they think that like, a Yeti or Bigfoot existed.
Well, like
obviously
yeah.
something like that's existed before.
Yeah.
So they might not have seen what they thought they've seen, but it's possible that that is a thing.
Yeah, is Bigfoot just a Gigantopithecus blackie?
Probably.
It could be.
Yeah, I mean that maybe there's a couple left. Yeah.
Gigantopithecus like what a interesting name.
Could you imagine getting lost? Like let's say the boys take a trip to like one of the 14 or 13 peaks or whatever it is, and we're up there, we're fucking hiking, and all of a sudden we get on this ledge and a giant Yeti walks out after you. I'm jumping off.
You're jumping off the ledge?
I am.
You're not gonna fight?
Fuck no, dude. Because it's either that thing rips me in half, he throws me off, or I just do it for myself. I'm out.
Have you guys ever seen Strange Wilderness? Just like
No.
Justin Long's in it and Jonah Hill when they're like younger.
No, but I'm gonna watch
Can
it
I-
now. I love those.
Can I
two.
give away the
Yeah.
end?
Yes.
Fuck, not if you're gonna watch it. I
No,
don't
Give it
know.
away.
Tell me. I'm still
Okay.
gonna watch it.
So the whole movie is based on like they go looking for Bigfoot, like
Oh,
like a Yeti, and at the end of the movie
Hulu. Yeah.
they actually find him. There's like a group of like 6 or 7 of them. They find him like out of nowhere all of a sudden, and they all get so scared. Like, so like they host a nature show, right?
Okay.
Almost like it's supposed to be like a spoof of like the crocodile hunter, but
Good eye.
but other animals. So they're like filming this documentary trying to find Bigfoot, you know, doing it for like a nature thing. And they finally find him at the end out of nowhere, and they all get so scared that they all have like guns on them. They just all unload their guns on Bigfoot and just light him the fuck. And then they're all like done, and they're like speechless because they're like, well, we just killed what we've been looking for like this
Oh,
whole
no.
time. It's funny, dude. Comes out of nowhere.
I like this little cast.
It's a good cast. It's a good cast. I think it's a Happy Madison movie.
Oh yeah,
I
even
think.
better. I'm definitely gonna watch it.
Yeah, because you got the Alan Covert guy and Peter Dante there. Gotta be
Ashley
right.
Scott.
Yeah, her.
Dude, Justin Long's hilarious.
Yeah, he
in it.
is.
So is Jonah Hill.
He's a funny guy.
Wonder what Justin Long's up to these days. Bubba, can you look up his IMDb?
Probably
to see?
just running a bar, hitting on girls or something.
Yeah, I mean,
What's that one movie, Jake?
How to Be Single?
No, that's the dude from Workaholics.
Yeah, Anders.
Justin Long. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh,
But-
she's out of your. No.
What?
What? Yeah.
What is that? Not
Really?
How to Lose a Guy in
No,
10 Days.
it's
Justin Long's in it?
Justin
Ben
Long.
Affleck,
He's in it from Entourage.
Jennifer Aniston, fucking
Yeah.
Scarlett Johansson, Bradley
Scarlett
Cooper,
Johansson.
loaded
Valentine's
cast.
Day?
No, but it's like one of those movies, though.
Dude, what
I
is
have
that?
no
This
idea.
is pissing me
Google
off now.
JT
I
while
gotta
he's looking
figure
this
this
up.
shit out. It's bugging the shit out of me.
Oh damn! So he's gonna be in something soon.
Yeah, we need to see if we can find his.
He's just not that into you.
That's it.
Yeah, good
Great
one.
movie. Great fucking.
I watched The
movie.
Breakup the other day. Still
Oh.
holds up. Fucking so good.
I
Still
watched
classic.
it 2 nights ago.
It is so good.
I mean, it's still just an absolute all-time move when
It
he puts
is.
the pool table in the
Yeah.
kitchen.
It's hilarious.
Do you guys remember the show Swamp People?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was on today when I was left.
Was
What a-
it
what a-
Dude, I used to watch that show all the time.
It was like the biggest show in America at one point.
Swamp
which is
People.
really funny.
That's also like
that was on History Channel,
God
right?
dang it.
yes,
Yeah.
because that's what was on. Can you imagine that job? You carrying the shotgun and just waiting for that big crocodile to.
No.
come
Dude,
out
I
of
couldn't
water.
believe the amount of money that you would get for turning in your alligators at the end of the day.
Yeah,
Like based on size. It made me want to
Yeah.
fucking do it. I was like, oh, I'll
No.
hunt alligators.
It makes me want to be a wicked tuna guy.
Oh yeah.
It's the same kind of
yeah,
dynamic.
really.
That shit is fire.
And those jobs are so hard, but you literally just like those are jobs that I don't think, and I could be wrong, but those are the types of jobs where like if you need a job, if you're just looking for a job and need a job, you can't do that job. You have to absolutely love
Oh yeah.
and
Yeah.
like that
Yeah,
be like what
for
you
sure.
love to do.
Yeah.
Like I could never, I mean, I guess I could, but like I could never quit my job and just be like a dominant swamp people person.
Yeah.
No.
Well, maybe you could after like 10
I
years.
Yeah.
feel like people like that like grow up in the life.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's the point I'm trying
No,
to
Yeah.
I get you.
Yeah.
What was that other
Moonshiners.
boat
Uh,
show?
Oh, you're
Deadliest
thinking of
Catch?
Deadliest
Deadliest
Catch.
Catch. Yeah, that
Dude,
shit
people
was
died on
Yeah,
that
that shit
show.
was wild. Wow.
Deadliest catch.
I so badly want a job that's something like adventurous or something like different every day. Now that I do like the exact same thing every day,
Yeah.
I
Or
feel
feel
me,
that.
buddy. I feel you.
I
but at the
feel
same
it.
time, like, nah, there's no way. I
I
can't even
know.
catch fish, let alone something like that.
Yeah, like imagine being a tour guide for like a mountain or jungle trails with a group of people.
What was
Would be scary as fuck.
I really do like shows like that. Like that
Mo-
it's kind of just shows people doing like their unique jobs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I liked that one for a while that was based in Alaska where they just dig for gold.
Alaskan
yeah.
bush people. Wait,
That's
what?
not what it was. That's not what it was called.
He's talking about the gold
The
one.
gold, yeah, it was called like Gold Rush
Gold
Alaska.
Rush.
Not Alaskan
Right?
bush people.
Isn't that a show?
I have fucking no idea.
Yes, it is. I'm
Like,
sure I would say.
like
My
that
da- I
one, or
think
like
that-
like Ice Road
Yeah.
Truckers.
Yeah.
I think Dad was really into Alaskan bush people.
yeah.
I think.
Yeah, and like
And
moonshiners.
moonshiners, yeah.
Oh,
Dude,
Moonshiners.
I love that.
It's
show.
the lifestyle shows. You like see somebody else's like point of view.
Yeah.
Facts.
Like I've been every morning it's on, and I always end up watching it. Is Parking Wars? Have you ever seen that one?
I have not, but I've.
It's a great show.
Is it?
It just follows like the parking authority in like Detroit or like big cities.
What?
I would
So
love it.
It's like a duel of like either in the parking authority people like trying to get their cars released, or like the people that are ticketing and they just get like screamed at all day.
That's fire.
That
It's-
reminds me of
it's
that
so good.
show. It was on True TV for a while, like Repo Men or something.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that show is so fake.
I was
Yeah.
big into Storage Wars for a while.
Oh my dude,
And what's
I love Storage Wars.
what's the
love it.
guys? What's the,
Dude, I still watch Pawn Stars.
yeah?
Yeah,
What's the guy's name that was the bounty guy that looked
Dog?
yeah, the
No,
dog.
Oh,
the
yeah, the
bounty
dog.
hunter.
Dog the
No,
bounty hunter.
no, that was a good show.
Yeah.
I was
The
obsessed
dog.
with that.
You
show.
might run into Dog.
I
You still
might.
live in
Yeah, I'm
Ohio-
going to his
Hawaii?
homeland. He
He's from
probably does.
Hawaii?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did
that
not
whole
know
show
that.
is in Hawaii.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I never really knew that. I
Dang,
thought
a
it
lot
was-
of bounties getting hunted in Hawaii.
Yeah, what the hell is going on in
Jeez.
Hawaii?
That was a good show. Yeah, I loved Storage Wars. I liked those History Channel shows too, like Pawn Stars and American Pickers. That's the type of TV. That's good TV.
That is good
You
TV.
sound like a married man.
Yeah, I
It's such
am.
an old man. Like I love him though.
That's
I
the
watch
type
him
of
That's
too.
the type
TV
of
right
TV
there.
that me and my honey like to watch
Yeah.
on Sundays before
Yeah.
bed.
That's a good stuff.
The heyday. Of
Every Sunday
television.
morning, me and Zoe watch HBO.
You know the feeling I get when those pickers they're going through old garages and all of a sudden they're like, I can't believe what I just found.
Yeah.
And it's just like something crazy. You're like, whoa, I'm high off adrenaline
Yeah.
rush right now.
Yeah, dude. And so that's why I love Storage Wars.
Yeah. Storage
if
Wars
I'm-
is
How it was
awesome.
about Storage Wars.
Ugh. And then
Dave,
sometimes
Dave
if I'm
was the
in-
goat.
Who was?
Dave Hester.
Yeah.
Is he like the?
He's
had the dark-
he's
the gray-
asshole. He
yeah.
always wears black.
Yeah, okay, that one.
Always yelled "yep."
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, yeah,
Yep,
yeah. Oh,
yep.
yeah. He was an asshole. He wore
Yep.
glasses, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He sued the show actually
Really?
because there is an episode where they had I forget what historical date, but there was like a shit ton of newspapers in one locker unit, and they ended up being like a huge payday. But he was suing them because apparently the show like planned that they put all the stuff in there, so it was staged.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah, so
Well,
he
good for
sued
him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So like what they tried to tell him like off camera, like we put that there so you can't sell it.
I assume so. Yeah.
That is fucking
trash.
bullshit. I'd be
That's-
well. That makes me feel better knowing that like most of the stuff they were finding was real. Then,
Yeah.
like if that went down,
I don't know who my favorite was. Maybe like Barry.
Oh, I hated Barry.
I liked Barry, and then I liked the couple, Jared and Brandy.
Damn.
And then you had the father and son.
Daryl. I was gonna say,
Yeah,
Barry is cool.
yeah.
Yeah, dude. Oh, dude, I like that Jared dude.
Yeah, him
Yeah.
and his wife.
yeah.
Yeah,
Or if they're, I guess they're not married. I don't know. They all
Dude,
have the same last
honestly
name.
though, this is the TV that really you are right, Zarly.
it's the good stuff.
This is the shit that sucks you in. and
yeah,
like,
yeah,
I don't
and,
know who.
what's the Hoarders?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ugh.
I don't know who Kenny Crossley is, but he looks like he's not fucking around.
No,
I don't know who he is.
What about Tom Beers though?
Yeah, great name.
Tom Beers looked like he had one too many in his picture.
Oh, folk.
I like the episodes of Storage Wars where like they almost get into like fights.
Yeah.
Over shit. That stuff's funny.
Dude,
They're just bidding aggressively.
Yeah. I like the one guy, the asshole guy, who'll always just like up bids just to piss people off.
I just couldn't imagine this being your living. How exhilarating it would be.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like that's another thing. I think maybe why it sucks us in because like we couldn't really do that around here. You know what I mean?
We'd have to move to a big city.
Yeah, that has just like tons and tons of storage.
We would just find like freaking meth or something. You know? It's like Shameless.
Yeah,
Dude,
it's like
I ran a fucking company that had.
I thought you were about to say you ran a fucking meth lab.
Meth lab. I ran a meth lab.
once or twice.
No, I ran a storage company for over a year that had like over probably close to 200 storage
I forgot.
lockers.
Forgot you did that.
We never like when people would end up paying and like we'd eventually clean them out. Like you never found anything
Yeah.
like good, anything like that.
That stinks.
A couple times like maybe a TV or something, but nothing like you'd be like, oh my god, can't believe this.
No,
is
like
fucking in there."
Picasso painting or
Yeah,
anything like that.
No rare artwork and.
I think.
we'd all throw on one. We'd cut it open. There'd be like 6 homeless people just like
Yeah, for real.
They're like, what's up?
Well, we did catch people living in them a few times.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, I guess if my back's against the wall, storage unit might be the cheapest way to go.
Yeah, how much are they
$85 a month?
Yeah, I was gonna say $85 a month. That ain't bad.
What were the
Rent.
living quarters like?
Well, we had different types of storage lockers. Like we had some just buildings with like rooms sectioned out in the building that you could like put stuff in. Like different rooms was considered a storage room. We had the actual like garages. We had Connex boxes, and that's what we found the people living in was the Connex boxes. Which like
What's that conversation?
those
go
seal
down
up like airtight. We didn't. Sheriff dealt with it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Dude, like you guys can't be in here.
But
Can't live in here.
like, dude, that business is exhausting because people that just like don't pay their rent, and then like you sign like obviously you sign a lease or whatever you want to call it. Like you have to follow these rules, then they don't end up following the rules. So you do what it says you're gonna do if you don't pay, and then they're just like up in arms. Like you have to deal with that. Get like my cell phone blown up like after work, and I'm like, listen. You're not paying the money. Like, what do you want me to do? My hands are tied here. Like this is the rules. You know the rules. Like,
I honestly wish I didn't know what that feeling is like, but I know it all too well.
I was gonna say, you know it on a whole different
all
scale.
too well, and like it's the worst. And then you end up charging like. You literally call every day and you're like, hey, this is going to happen, whatever. And then all you got to fucking do is charge that card and they call you right back. And then they're like, why did you run that? No, I can't feed my family, blah, blah, blah. It's like, dude, you haven't answered for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Like, what do you want me to do?
What do you want me to do?
Oh my god.
Oh, the worst.
My money don't jiggle. It folds.
What's
something
on
wiggle,
the docket,
wiggle.
boys? We have anything
I
else
know,
on
I'm
the
trying to
docket?
think.
If you guys must know, the only thing I have left on here, this is word for word it says, baby geese season.
Dude, I saw the cutest baby geese yesterday eating with their parents.
Yeah.
And it just really warmed my heart.
So I've been seeing them everywhere. The shortcut here, like to get downtown from Rock Point Road, always has a bunch of them.
Yep.
Always. And I was down in Moundsville the other day, and I mean, there was a frickin' flock of moms and dads and baby geese. Like, I mean, a lot. I might have a video on my phone.
It is extremely beautiful right now outside with nature and all that stuff too.
It is.
Nature
I have to
rips.
agree. Nature
Oh.
does rip.
Here we go. Yellowstone season 5.
Yeah.
Yes.
How
Pumped
about
for
that? I didn't think it'd be that soon.
Me
Did
neither.
anyone else?
No, because then I guess that 1932 show starts in December.
Which I'm very excited about now.
Yeah,
I was
with-
already excited for it.
With
but,
Han Solo.
but Harrison Ford, I think, will kill that role.
Yeah, I'm very excited, dude. And I guess, I mean, you have to assume it's going to be something about the Great Depression. And then somebody recently told me that it's about I guess it kind of starts off during the time of the 1918 like virus, kind of how like we had COVID, the one,
yeah.
and it starts there and then shows like how they were able to survive, and then they get to the Great Depression part. So it'll be pretty fucking cool.
That'll be fire for sure. Very excited.
Nothing like putting the Duttons back on my TV to get me hype on a Sunday.
I agree.
Dude, they're just killing it with like building the Dutton legacy. Like
it's a universe.
it's a fake
now.
legacy, obviously, but like the actors are getting to play different Duttons.
I just wonder how
It's
many.
legit.
I wonder how many other things Taylor Sheridan just has on like the Yellowstone Dutton stuff.
Probably a lot.
So much.
Dude, it
shit.
seems like, I mean, if you remember a couple months ago where I read out all those deals he signed for all these different shows,
Yep.
dude, it sounds like the guy is a writing machine.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sounds like he's just churning out content. Sounds like he's constantly writing. So there's probably a good chance that he has the current Yellowstone, like the actual Yellowstone show. He probably has a good idea of how that's going to end.
For sure.
Like he probably has that story in his head, like almost finished. But the fact that he's world building around that is awesome.
Yeah, and it makes you think. It's like, why stop? I mean, there
Yeah.
could be a point where the original Yellowstone show ends, and then what if we have a fucking spinoff and it's Beth and Rip? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, there's
Yeah.
so much stuff that can happen.
Yeah.
But I still need to watch Mayor of Kingstown because
I need to
Oh,
watch
I
that
heard,
too.
I heard it's really
I heard
good.
it's
I heard
so
it's
good.
awesome
I haven't
too.
watched it.
That's Jeremy Renner and Coach Taylor, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to watch
actress
that.
is big too. I can't remember her name.
Dude, it'd be cool to see, because I think it'd be hard to go. Well, I mean, you could go. Dude, okay. Hear me out.
Are we writing it right now?
How, so
Trademarked.
1883, essentially that's revolving around the, like the migration to the Great Plains, the migration out west. So that 1883 shows how they first got out west, right? The Duttons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically the way I see it is that shows how they got out west and how they found their plot of land.
Okay. So it probably would be hard to like go before that, see generations before that.
Yeah.
But it'd be cool.
Be sick. I'd watch
I mean,
it.
like, I was just thinking last night, we need, which there hasn't been in a while, like, we need a really good, like, either show or movie about the Revolutionary times again, like, showed Revolutionary War stuff.
I would
That'd
love.
be fucking sick.
I'd watch the shit out of stuff like that right now.
I put on the Patriot last night,
Fire.
which is, that's an all-time fucking greatest movie. It's up there for me.
How
And-
about of all time?
Of all
Of
time.
all time.
And I was sitting there thinking, I was like, man, it's at least that I know of, I feel like there hasn't been any like stuff that's come out about the Revolutionary War in a good while.
In a long time, I feel like.
Yeah. I know that AMC had that Revolutionary War show for a while. I can't remember what it was called, but I think it was about like a spy, like a
I'm not sure.
spy, like something like that. I
He's
really,
right there. It
I
seems
remember
like
just
it's always Vietnam or
yeah,
even
I mean,
after. It's never that far back.
It got me thinking last night. I was sitting in bed, like, there's probably some really good Revolutionary wartime, like, stories, like battle stories, like stories that you could pull from people's, like, memoirs and stuff. I started researching. Did you know that there was a Revolutionary War battle that happened in Jacksonville?
Really?
Jacksonville,
Florida?
Florida.
Duval?
It's the southernmost battle of the Revolutionary War.
Jeez.
Happened in Jacksonville, Florida.
Duval?
Yeah.
Duval
What are they
County.
fighting about down there?
Yeah, what were they fighting about?
It's just crazy.
Just
like,
Florida stuff.
it went down that south,
Just
Yeah.
Florida shit.
fighting over this land.
Dude, wait. I'm gonna sound stupid here.
No, I had to look up when the Revolutionary War.
Revolutionary War-
1776.
It's
Well,
not
it
the same
started
as the-
before that.
That's not the same as the Civil War, right?
No.
Jake, we're good because I was thinking the same thing. I was like, "That's not the War of 1812, right?"
The Civil War was in the 1800s. I don't know the exact time.
I'd like to see something on the Civil War.
I think
too.
Civil War would be cool.
Civil War and Revolutionary.
They'd both be really cool.
1865, I think. something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
give-
1861.
It'd
That's
be,
what
it'd be cool if
Wikipedia
we could
says.
see Duttons, like East Coast Duttons,
Yeah.
or Duttons that maybe came from like
Wait,
England.
does that make sense?
Imagine the East Coast Duttons, but like, chill, bro.
And
You
all
know, like
is
the-
that
But I mean, I haven't not finished 1883 yet, so I don't know if they ever address in the show like where they were from before they decided to go out
Tennessee.
west.
they were in Tennessee? Yeah,
So
but he was fighting in a war.
Yeah.
Flashbacks. Would
Yeah.
that have been the Civil
That-
War? Right, 1860s.
yeah,
had
probably
to be.
was.
That's probably what it was. Wow,
I don't know.
history.
I know I've said this 100 times, but I think the coolest part about 1883, the one thing that sticks out to me is the one scene where they're talking about how they're trying to line off like plots of land, like how they're starting making states. Like for
Mhm.
some reason, that's like super fucking cool. To
It's
me.
fascinating.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
Like they just had things like he's like, oh yeah, they're getting ready to just had fucking wires and lines just shot across to be like, all right, this is this and this is
Because
this.
because we talked about this on here before actually, like you go out west, it's all unsettled territory. You got this United States that's like however many colonies at that point, which is basically just the whole up and down the East Coast.
Yeah.
How do you go out west, establish a state territory, and like then get that information back
Dude, yeah.
back
don't
to
know.
to the, to
Right
the
now.
yeah to like the White House or whatever?
Well, think about maps. Like
Good question.
before satellites were a thing. Like, how did they know? Like the line.
That's
where
what I
the
mean.
lines
Like,
were. Like,
I think it has a lot to do with like bodies of water and stuff. But
Yeah,
you're right.
like
But like the
rivers
other
and
parts, like how do you actually know?
it's crazy. I don't know.
Here's a conspiracy
Stuff
theory for you.
fascinates me.
Here we
They
go.
don't actually know,
Dude, yeah.
The maps that the map of the United States we see is skewed. It's
It
not
could be.
exactly
It's
like
bad.
those lines at all. Probably
It could
Yeah.
be.
Well, I mean, to a good degree
Yeah,
in general.
yeah, but like,
Yeah, because you can't like commit to this map forever. And
Yeah,
then we have a
exactly.
satellite and you're
Things-
like, oh
things
fuck, it looks
change.
nothing like this. You can't just like change it, right? That's like the map is the map.
But
bro.
remember, it was crazy. Those 3 counties from Maryland were trying to join West Virginia. That would have fucked up the whole state.
Do you
Look,
remember that text that night?
I was pissed.
I texted you guys and I was like, well, boys, West Virginia just got a little bit bigger. And JT thought I was trying to tell you guys that I was having a kid.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, no,
I
dude.
thought, what? Brooks pregnant.
I was like, no, dude. The state's actually getting bigger.
Because my first
Oh
thought was
my
I'm going to have to
God.
fix the tattoo on my back.
Yeah, that's what you
Oh.
were saying.
Yeah.
You're like, well, no, my tattoo doesn't make
No,
any
you gotta
fucking sense.
keep it. You
Keep
gotta be
it
like, I'm the
vintage?
OG
Yeah,
West
yeah.
Virginia.
Vintage West Virginia.
I feel that.
Didn't it turn
Dang.
out they didn't actually want to
No.
join West Virginia?
Well, no, I don't. Something went through. I don't know.
Yeah.
You want to know a funny map fact?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I've told on here before.
I'd love to.
So, like, do you know what paper towns are? Like back in early map making, map makers would make a town. They would just name an area because that was their copyright scheme. So if they found that town on a later map, they'd be like, "Ha, you stole my map," because it didn't exist.
Okay. Got it.
So this happened, and a map maker did that very thing, and then he found out that it was on a map for so long that people just colonized there, and they made like a post office and shit. So he just made a
He just
he-
made a
he
city.
just made a city, yeah.
No
just by
way,
just
that's
drawing it on the
sick.
map.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's
Just
sick.
by making a dot.
That's so
and it
fire.
just kept getting passed down, and
Yeah.
you're like, oh well, that's Lewisburg or whatever the fuck.
Do you think we've reached the point in civilization, at least like American civilization, like have we seen the end of new towns? Do you think there'll ever be a new town?
Probably not. I would say no,
I mean, at the rate everything's going now.
unless
Yeah,
Elon just makes
Yeah.
something. Unless someone like that, completely
You-
invests
you've
in a
heard,
city.
yeah, you've heard these rumors of like doing like somebody like Elon Musk or like Bezos or something doing like a fully green, self-sustainable city like built from the ground up.
Be
Like, in
cool, 'cause
Because that's
places-
what they want to do on Mars, right? So
Something.
would they try to do it before?
That was like, sorry, I'm about this kind of mini spoiler. That was like New York in a different universe in Doctor Strange. Remember, and
Yeah.
all the buildings were just
Different.
plants.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They were buildings, but it also were just plants everywhere,
Yeah.
climbing up the buildings.
So, like,
That
you
was
know
cool.
what I find fascinating is there are abandoned towns
I love
throughout the United States.
I love
Dude.
this is my favorite.
It'd be so sick to just start it back up.
It's my all-time favorite thing to go on YouTube and Google like the abandoned towns and cities in the United States. And there are some where you're like, dang, yeah, we got a little cheddar cheese. We can get this bitch going.
Yeah,
like why doesn't
Yeah.
anyone do that?
Can they? Wow. Yeah. How do they tell you no? Like, how does that work?
It's like this has been going on for centuries. What
Yeah.
do you mean no?
Yeah, seriously. Like, no one's been here for 100 years. Why can't we just make it a city?
Because dude, so the United States is cool, but once you expand to the world, like I think I was telling you,
China.
China has these cities that are built, ready to go, and nobody lives there. Like skyscrapers and condos, and they are empty. And it is the freakiest fucking thing.
Why is that? They have such a population density.
Yeah, that's what I'm
issue.
saying.
They originally built them outside of like Shanghai and all these, and nobody's ever went there. Like it's just there.
That's wild. That's such a
Just
wild
chilling.
concept to me,
That
especially
is.
for China being so like overpopulated in areas.
And
like,
then I don't mean to clown. I think it's Turkey. Might not be Turkey. If it's not Turkey, don't come at me. But there's this funny ass place where they tried to build this city, and they built the whole thing out of marble, and they made it so expensive that nobody could afford to live there, and now it's just empty.
it's just
Well,
empty.
that's like North Korea, right? All their government buildings are like, I don't know if they're marble, but they're like gold.
It's
buildings.
crazy. Like
and then there's poverty every corner.
Everywhere.
yeah, the city looks dope, and then you see like 2 cars driving down, maybe because nobody
Whoa.
can afford to live there.
They were trying to like make another Dubai, and it just didn't work.
And Dubai's fascinating
Yeah.
too. Because that is one of those situations where like a Bezos or an Elon would buy land from the ground up. Dubai was just a desert.
Yeah, what? Literally.
Yeah, Dubai is like fully man-made. I think Dubai is so like even maybe it's not Dubai, but there's an area out
Qatar.
where all the islands are they've man-made those islands.
Oh damn, I didn't know about this.
That's wild.
It's
That's
wild.
fire.
They're like if you see them from a satellite view, they look a specific way. They like border the outside. I think it's Dubai. I swear to God,
Could
it
be.
doesn't Dubai sit in the desert, but like borders an ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Or no, or
It
we
has
thinking
water.
of Qatar.
Yeah, Can you Google Qatar?
Because that's where the World Cup is
How-
this
how-
year.
how do I spell it?
Qatar, I think. And I don't even think I'm saying it right.
I'd say maybe Qatar.
Qatar?
Oh, dang, that's electric.
Cater? Yeah,
See,
that's the
go
one by
to-
water.
Go to images if you can.
Damn, look at that shit. That's lit. Litty City. What,
Top.
like that thing?
Yeah,
Sorry.
there you go. Is that what you're
Yeah.
thinking
Oh,
of?
yes.
Shit.
Like that. That's in the water. That is fully man-made.
100%.
Like that didn't look like that. They manipulated.
Dude, that looks
everything to
like
look
fucking
that.
How does that even
Wakanda.
happen?
That's Wakanda.
Dude,
That's Coruscant.
That's where the World Cup is, and it's so hot there that they have to have it in November.
Wow.
Yeah, it's so hot there, and they couldn't do it in like the summer when they normally would do it, which is fucking wild. But yeah, like, and then like a city like this, and I'm pretty sure the story is, and I don't even care if I'm wrong because I think this is right.
Yeah. We
There
don't
was-
claim to be geniuses
right,
on
yeah.
here.
There were literally just people that lived there. Like there were families, it was small towns or whatever. And these fucking billionaire trillionaires just showed up and they're like, this is ours now. You're fucking leaving. And they just kicked them all out and built that.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
It sounds right.
They were just like, fuck you, bruv. Get the fuck out of here.
That's happened more times than we realize in history.
They're like, God damn it, you honky wangsta. Get the fuck out.
Isn't that crazy that like technically that could just still happen like today?
Oh, you
If
literally.
some kind of force came
like Russia,
here,
like fighting
even
Ukraine.
like a group of 25 guys with guns showed up to my house, was like, "This is ours now." I'd be
I'd
like,
say, here's
okay.
the keys. Yeah, here's the keys,
Here
man.
you
It's all
go.
you. It's all you. Yeah, like, dude, yeah, just imagine, like,
"She's all yours."
just imagine Putin knocking on your door. To be like, it's mine now. It's like, yes, sir. You
Yeah.
take it. Yeah.
Sure is.
Sure is. That's the answer. Sure is, dude. Fuck. Well,
Ugh.
yeah, dude. I mean, it can be a time.
Yeah.
Trying to think if there's. I mean, honestly, I'm gassed out. I'm tired from the weekend still, and I'm
still got a wedding hangover.
Yeah, I'm still trying to recover, and my brain's not fully functioning. So I'm happy we're here. So yeah, follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Juice Fisherman. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTubes, the Juicebox Podcast, and shout out to X Factor Pod.
Yeah. Shout out to the X
Give
Factor.
them some love.
Pod.
Yeah, shout out them. Their episode with Uncle AJ was fire. Make sure to check it out. I think it was episode number 12, I believe.
So.
I believe it was episode number 12.
Yeah,
and I believe it said, what was the title? What's happening, bud, or something?
Yeah, something like that.
What's up, buddy?
Yeah.
But, play off of what's up, buddy. I don't know if you caught that.
I caught that, but thanks for recatching it up.
You're welcome.
And Czar, I hope you have fun on your honeymoon. I think we'll only have one other episode because we'll be gone 1 week too, so you'll technically only miss one. But I hope you fucking enjoy it. And listen, Ezra, if you're fucking listening, you run up on my boy, bro. You ain't gonna you'll never be in a fucking another movie. Bet on it. See ya.
Facts. You can catch me at John Theodore Nixon. That's John Theodore Nixon on Instagram. I'm on the Juicebox Podcast Twitter. That's at the Juicebox Pod. That's at the Juicebox Pod. Follow us on Facebook, the Juicebox Podcast. We are not the Diabetes, the Juicebox Podcast.
One thing I hate this week, I hate the New York sports teams. I hate the New York sports fans. You're all scumbags. I hate the whole state of New York except for KB and Nick. I like them.
Amen.
Facts.
Facts.
Fuck New York.
But you all stink. You can follow me on Twitter at Bubba Slider.
Yes, and as my boys said, I will be in Hawaii, so all my loyal fans, you won't get to hear this voice for a couple weeks, but I can't wait to be back. You can follow me on Twitter and only Twitter, no other social media, just Twitter, at JuiceboxZar. That's at JuiceboxZar. That's Z-A-R.
Z as in zebra, A as in apple, R as in Reebok.
Don't get it twisted.
Bye-bye.